When the lights went out on every plan I made, when my hopes fell thin and my steps alight, when the world turned quiet, doors shut tight, she stood beside me in the endless night. I had empty hands, a crowded doubt, 1,000 fears I couldn't shout. But through the fall, through every test, she never moved, she never left. When my voice was tired, when my faith ran low, she saw the fire I couldn't show. When I forgot who I was inside, she held the truth I tried to hide. She never left when the road was hard, never turned away when I lost my guard. When I had nothing, she saw my worth, saw a broken man and believed in his birth. I walked through shadows, she stayed in light, turned my slow defeat into a fight. If I stand tall and breathe again, it's because of her. Back then and then, they spoke their doubts, they called my name, like I was built for loss and blame. I almost believed what they would say, I almost turned my own heart away. But she looked at me like I could rise, like I still had stars in my tired eyes. No loud promises, no empty sound, just steady steps on shaking ground. When my hands were weak, when my words were few, she stayed real, she stayed true. When I lost direction, when I lost my way, she became the reason I chose to stay. She never left when the road was hard, never turned away when I lost my guard. When I had nothing, she saw my worth, saw a broken man and believed in his birth. I walked through shadows, she stayed in light, turned my slow defeat into a fight. If I stand tall and breathe again, it's because of her. Back then and then. If the world falls silent, calls me done, if every battle feels like none is won, I'll still remember who stood near when I had excuses instead of years. She never left when my world was small, when my back was pressed against the wall, when my name felt weak, my voice felt thin. She saw the king under my skin. I rose from dust, I learned to stand, 'cause she placed her life in my hands. If I'm alive and who I am, it's because she stayed when no one else can. No crown, no stage, no crowded fame could ever mean the same as one true soul who chose to stay when everything else walked away.